Leading off, Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
In there at the knees, and a new season is officially underway. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Riley Green. Swing and a chopper out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Royce Lewis now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Big swing and a miss. Man at first, one away. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now Correa up to hit. 1-0. This one in the dirt. Right through there for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Back foot slider ties him up. Back here in Atlanta, towing the slab in today's game, Joe Ryan.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And he deals. That misses off the outside edge. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Out of here. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And that one fouled off. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball. That's a little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Matt Olson. And he grounds one back up the middle. Correa over to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Matt Wallner. Sale back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground, out to short. 1 up, 1 down. Ty France will hit next.
The first baseman, Ty France.
Outside with a breaking ball. And that drops in for a strike. That's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Sends it across to first, and a couple of quick outs. And now Bader up to the plate. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And Sale deals. And it's fouled away. Just missing there. Ball 2. 2 out, space is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Back here at Truist Park, home of the Braves since 2017. These fans didn't experience a home postseason game a year ago, but the Braves did qualify as a wild card team before getting swept by the Padres.
Yeah, that was a tough series for Atlanta. They played a doubleheader for seeding purposes the day after the regular season was scheduled to finish.
Here is Austin Riley. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off of Michael Wacha fastball on his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie,
One
Boo.
ball, 2 strikes.
To second, that's one. On to first. Ow, double play. Just got it there in time. Here's Jared Kelnick. And that one is inside ball 1. Late on that fastball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bader makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Back at Truist Park, Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Jeffers measures 6 feet 4 inches, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. That's inside. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Kelnick hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First offering, and it just misses. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. Just off the outside part of the plate. That one down the line. Throw on to Olsen, and that is out number 2. Down to second, gets back as he almost ran into another out there. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. He was late there, strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Baldwin gathers, goes to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezequiel Tovar. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Jammed it pretty good with that high fastball on the inside corner, so He can't be upset about the pitch, just kind of an unlucky result.
And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended.
And he boots it. One run across, doesn't stop, heads for home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 is the count.
That one misses. 1-2 to count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Base hit. One run is in. The second run scores, and it's 4-0.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch. It's
base hit. One run is in. A second scores as well. It's 6-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next offering is in for a strike. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here on opening day. And that is downstairs. 2-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen. Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making...
France. Fired to second. Out on the toss to the pitcher. It's a 3-6-1 double play. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Austin Riley. And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily. Man at second here with 2 away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kellner. And first offering is fouled off. That's back there. And out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 8-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Ezequiel Tovar next up for the Braves. And a foul ball. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. So far, 7 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagining running around.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. The throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Digging in, Matt Wallner. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the swing and a miss. Bottom 4, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Drake Baldwin. Can't get there. Base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Sneaks through. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 9-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ozuna stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. And misses inside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. Cut out and missed, struck him out. 1 away. Here's Acuna now. 1 for 2. Two down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Fair ball. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they throw 3 on the board. It's